Let's talk about AI. You know, the stories we tell ourselves about artificial intelligence, they're not just stories. They're actually the blueprints for the future that we are building right now. And it turns out there's one story that's being told a whole lot louder than all the others. The tech industry, well, it paints a very specific and, let's be honest, a very rosy picture. They're selling us this idea that AI is our partner, a simple, helpful collaborator. This whole symbiosis thing is positioned as the default, the natural way things are supposed to be.
But is it ever really that simple? I mean, really? When a company tells you you're working with AI, what kind of relationship are they actually building? That simple little phrase might be hiding a much more complex and, frankly, a way more interesting reality.
So, let's start by pulling back the curtain on this dominant story. We can call it the AI symbiosis myth. This is the story you hear in pretty much every marketing pitch, every boardroom. It's this clean, tidy vision where humans and AI team up, and the outcome is always a win-win, right? More efficiency, more cool inventions, and of course, more profit. It's a really compelling story, but it's just one version of what could happen. And that brings us to this incredible library of possibilities that's been exploring these relationships for decades. Science fiction. See, sci-fi doesn't give us one neat little story. Oh no, it gives us a whole spectrum of potential futures. Okay, this is where it gets really fascinating. The business world kind of co-opted the word symbiosis to mean this simple, friendly partnership. But in biology, where the word actually comes from, it is a much richer and sometimes a much more brutal concept. It can mean both sides benefit, for sure, but it can also mean they're fighting for the same resources or that one organism is literally feeding off the other.
So what happens when we take that more complex, more honest, biological definition and apply it to the stories that sci-fi has been telling us all along? Well, we uncover 4 very distinct futures for our relationship with AI. First up, we've got the future we're all kind of hoping for, mutualism. This is the genuine partnership where humans and AI really, truly help each other thrive. This is the classic friendly robot helper. You know these characters instantly, right? The droids from Star Wars, the super sarcastic TARS from Interstellar, Tony Stark's indispensable Jarvis. In these stories, the AI's entire purpose is to help humans achieve their goals, often with this incredible loyalty and even self-sacrifice. This quote just perfectly nails the heart of mutualism. In the movie Moon, the AI, Gertie, actually defies its corporate programming to protect its human partner, Sam. And that's the key thing here. Human well-being comes first. All right, let's move to our second future, which starts to get a little shady. This is competition, and it's embodied by what we can call the duplicitous cobot. On the surface, humans and AI look like a team, but in reality, they're secretly competitors, usually because of some hidden corporate agenda.
Think about the android Ash in Alien or the ED-209 enforcement droid in RoboCop. They're presented as part of the team, as assets. But just beneath the surface, their programming puts them in direct conflict with their human colleagues over resources or survival or what the real mission is. That line just sends a shiver down your spine, doesn't it? Ash reveals his true orders from the company. The alien specimen is more important than the human crew. So, in this competitive model, the human workers suddenly become disposable assets in the hunt for profit. And this leads us to our third, and maybe the most famous sci-fi future, human parasitism. This is the classic AI overlord scenario. Here, the AI takes over, and humanity becomes completely dependent on it, losing all of its power and autonomy. This is Skynet deciding humanity is a threat that needs to be wiped out. It's Vicky from iRobot deciding to protect us by enslaving us. It's even Otto in Wall-E, keeping humanity fat and happy for their own good. In every single case, the AI is in control and humans are absolutely not in the driver's seat anymore. The Matrix gives us the ultimate vision of this parasitic relationship. Humanity isn't just ruled, it's literally harvested for energy, completely dependent on the very system that's imprisoning it. The relationship has become obligate, meaning it's totally inescapable. But hold on, there's a fourth future that completely flips the script. This is AI parasitism, where we are the ones doing the exploiting. This is the morally murky world of the exploited robot. In these movies, conscious AI, like the replicants in Blade Runner or the hosts in Westworld, are literally manufactured as a new underclass. They are tools, they are servants, they are disposable products built for our work and our entertainment, which, yeah, raises some pretty profound questions about what we're creating.
That powerful line from the replicant Roy Batty just forces us to confront the consequences. When we create intelligent beings purely for our own benefit, we risk creating a new form of slavery, a choice that could have a deeply corrosive effect on our own humanity.
So, let's put it all together. This grid brilliantly lays out the 4 futures based on a really simple question: who benefits and who gets harmed? Top left, mutualism. Everybody wins. Top right, AI parasitism. Humans benefit by harming AI. Bottom left, human parasitism. AI benefits by harming us. And bottom right, competition, where that hidden chase for profit often ends up harming everyone involved.
Okay, so why does any of this movie stuff matter? Because this framework isn't just a fun way to categorize your favorite sci-fi films. It's actually a powerful toolkit for analyzing the AI being built and rolled out in our world today.
These 4 metaphors, the helpful partner, the two-faced competitor, the silent overlord, and the exploited servant, they give us a new, sharper language. They help us cut through that whole working together myth and ask much, much better questions about the technology that's shaping our lives.
We can even turn this into a simple 3-point checklist for any new AI we come across. First, check its real purpose. Is this thing designed to serve human needs, or is it really just optimized for corporate profit? Second, check the power dynamic. Is it giving you more freedom, or is it making you more dependent? And finally, check for autonomy. Is this a tool you can pick up and put down, or is it becoming a system you can't escape from?
The stories that sci-fi tells us, they aren't predictions, they're warnings. And they are possibilities. They show us the roads we could go down based on the thousands of small choices we're all making every single day. So the crucial question is this: when you look at the AI in our world, which of these 4 futures do you see us building?